what had been one of the movies I was looking most forward to this year, which is now bumped to next year. Well, it has been bumped to next year for a little bit, but it has a new trailer. I don't think I'm even going to bother doing my most anticipated things coming out in the next year just because, like, the plans changed too dang much. I don't think I'm even going to bother doing that video again. I'm going to retire that one. I'll still do my top 10 at the end of the year, but that, yeah, the most anticipated, I think I'm going to retire that. I'm announcing in a random trailer reaction. Anyways, Across the Spider-Verse, new trailer. We've had a teaser. We've had some glimpses. Let's see if we get some story. What do we got? Hey, Miles.
I can hear you being quiet, Mom.
I hope I didn't ice your game, man.
No one my age says those words in that order.
It's just hard to see my little man not being my little boy all the time.
Yeah.
It's nice that her mom's getting a highlight because his dad got a highlight last time.
Boy.
Oh, okay. All right, that caught me
Making
off guard.
sure he is loved, that he feels like he belongs wherever he wants to be. He wants to go out into the world and do great big things.
That leap is still one of the best things
Not
that's said
bad,
by
kid.
him.
And what I worry about most
I love you, Miles.
is they won't look out for you like us.
Miles!
Want to get out of here? Wherever you go from here, you have to promise to take care of that little boy for me.
I love his
Make sure he
mom.
never forgets where he came from.
I love his mom.
And he never doubts that he is loved.
Whoa.
And he never lets anyone tell him that he doesn't belong there.
Miguel.
You gotta promise, Miles.
I promise.
Whoa! Whoa!
We are supposed to be the good guys.
We are.
Oh! 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 Okay, so like, we didn't really get story, but I don't care. I'm so excited for this. Okay, so first of all, recap. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, I can't remember if it was my number one. It was between that and Annihilation that year, but like it was an amazing movie. I loved that movie so much. It is so well constructed. It's so cool. It looks so amazing. The arcs of the characters, it's just so good. So like just the idea of a follow-up at all. Here's the thing. Normally, when a movie is that good, I actually get nervous about follow-ups because what if everything that was good was poured into the first one? Then all you can do is repeat what you did before. And I'm less nervous about that, partially just because of the nature of superhero stories. While Into the Spider-Verse was largely designed to work as a standalone, superheroes by their nature are built to have further adventures. So I'm a lot less nervous here than I am about, say, Glass Onion, which I still expect to enjoy, but I don't expect it to like just hit as hard as Knives Out did because it's a follow-up. And I kind of expect that in general. Every now and then, like a follow-up is actually better. I'm not necessarily expecting this here, but like everything I'm seeing just again, like I said, watching it, I love that we get a focus on his mom because his dad got a lot of highlights last time. We're seeing a little bit more of Miguel O'Hara, a.k.a. Spider-Man 2099, a.k.a. my favorite Spider-Man. I'm going to assume that was Oscar Isaac doing a growly voice on him there. Kind of a Batman voice. So many Spider-Man. And like, why did it seem like they were going after Miles? they had Bagman in there, and I kind of want to go back and go through like frame by frame and spot all the different variations of Spider-Man that are in there. There were a number of characters who I didn't recognize, but I now immediately want to look into and find out more about, just because there is, if this is anything like the first one, there's going to be so much love of the character and the scope of everything Spider-Man can be poured into this. Because what was really great about Into the Spider-Verse was that, yes, it was about a lesser known iteration of Spider-Man. Yes, it was an atypical Spider-Man story. But why it was so good was because it understood the core and the heart of what Spider-Man needs to be, no matter who's under that mask. And I'm excited to see what people who seem to understand this character as well as the makers of these films do, what else they'll do with him when given an even bigger canvas, an even bigger playground. I don't even hate the fact that it got delayed, that it was supposed to be coming out around this time this year, but it got delayed. Here's the thing. I'm not even mad that it's most likely a 2-part movie. I don't think it's officially called Across the Spider-Verse Part 1 anymore. I think it's just Across the Spider-Verse, and they'll have the third film just be called something else because the Part 1, Part 2 thing kind of fell out of fashion. But they already tipped their hand that this is going to be a Part 1 and Part 2 of a movie, more or less. Hopefully if they do it right, it'll still end at a good point and a good breaking point. More the Two Towers, less the Matrix Reloaded kind of stopping point. So hopefully, but these are things that normally annoy me. Massive delays on release. Doesn't necessarily annoy me, but can make me go, okay. But, sorry, I've got hiccups all of a sudden. But, that, breaking it up as a Part 1, Part 2, I'm like, okay, I'm nothing but pumped. I am nothing but pumped and excited and thrilled for this. What did you think of this trailer? Do you want to get ahead of me and just start dropping all the different Spider-Men that you saw in there? Whatever your thoughts are, drop something down in the comments. Let's talk about it. Patreon is what pays the bills, allows me to do this as my living and jump on these things quickly when they release, on the rare occasions that I know that they're coming. But yeah, any support you can give is of great assistance. Don't worry too much about it, though. Take a relaxed attitude around here. So as excited as I am, just trying to take it easy. So come on back next time you need a break. End of the video, so I gotta shout out my top patrons. Robin Moore, Zubin Litfulla, Tarak, the thing that goes doink in the anime, Oliver B., Angus Bjarnason, Melinda Walters, Imudelki, The Oath of Boyd, Katoria, Toy Lowly, Becky Sparks, Fernambulax the Poodle, Zach, Tracy Scrabbit, Angry Casperl, Tim Price, Adam R.D.L. Taylor, Shayla Gourlay, and Brendan LaRose. Thanks for your support. If you want to hear me probably mispronounce your name as well, check out the rewards on the Patreon. How you doing there?